Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be watching a documentary about Jeff Bezos. There's no bingo card this time, okay? And this is a full commentary track, so you get to listen to all of it, okay? We'll probably get copyright claimed if we show any of this. So, as a workaround, what we're gonna do is you're responsible for finding this yourself, okay? And I'm also going to just show 10-second clips around every 15 minutes. Okay, so you can keep your place. All right. The link for the thing is down in the description. It is free to watch, and ironically, is available on Amazon Prime Video. All right, and so that'll become more evident when we get there. All right. So you're responsible for finding it yourself, and that's all we really have to do. So hope you enjoy the video. Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a documentary about everyone's favorite big tech titan. Nope, it's not Zuckerberg. It's not Panos Panay. It's Jeff Bezos. You know, the stonks man himself. Look at that man. I mean, he didn't quite look like the stonks man just yet.
That soundtrack, though.
The
Dun
most.
dun dun.
I swear that most documentary soundtrack is just like
They
ghost
they they
music.
need to make it sound interesting because if they didn't have an epic soundtrack, you wouldn't be lulled into believing that it wasn't like just just a documentary.
Of course not.
They trick your brain into saying, "Oh, this must be really interesting and important because I hear interesting and important music."
Andy, my boy Andy. We haven't gotten to see much of him lately. Must mean they're trying to hide low. Ah, it's made by PBS viewers like you, except it isn't. I love PBS.
Viewers like me,
Except they're
yay!
powered by all of these big foundations which give them all the money they need and political lobbyists. I love PBS. Alright, let's... Oh, here we go. All right, guys, this brings up the first real question. Is it Jeff Bezos or is it Jeff Bezos? No
Jeff
one,
Bezos.
no one really knows. Jeff Bezos' longtime friend. You're kidding me, right? What? These are big words. He probably doesn't even know what they mean. Actually, no, correction. His Lex Luthor brain is on, so he actually knows what it means.
I get. Did you ever see Elysium? You know, the one with
I
like
haven't.
Matt Damon. It did you say you have or haven't?
No, I haven't. I didn't see it.
It's it gives me Elysium vibes in the sense that it's like, oh, the only reason that this futuristic space station is available is because it's built on the backs of the people who had to work at Amazon. Doesn't it give you that? It's like, oh yeah, this is the empire for the ultra stupid filthy rich.
Hmm.
That face. That's a good question.
Wow. Yes. The equivalent of answering yes. Oh my gosh, the Jeff Bezos robot arms.
That's a little disturbing, actually.
Even made him like solve a Rubik's Cube or
That
whatever.
looks like that fake video from Boston Dynamics with like the robot that they taught to shoot things.
Oh well.
Except it's not fake; it's actually real. That's what she said.
Ah!
Actually, no,
That
that's
9/11. Ah, we can't even. We'll never escape 9/11. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you had someone who died 9/11,
you can tell that this
they're
is the past because the color balance is off. Where is his accent from?
I don't know. Al Gore.
Watching 90s people try to explain the internet is like incredibly cringe.
Did you hear about how Jeff Bezos cheated on his wife?
I mean, is there a billionaire who hasn't cheated on their wife? That's actually a legitimate question. I don't
Tim
know.
Apple. He doesn't have one.
Okay, if you have a wife and you are a billionaire, has anyone who is a billionaire not cheated on their wife if they have
Next, you're
one?
going to say if is there a billionaire who isn't a pedophile and
Well, I
or
mean,
like
the old answer used to be Bill Gates, but that's not true anymore.
I mean Bill Gates cheated on he's not a pedophile, but he certainly cheated on his wife.
That we know of.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna well, not gonna blame that man for something that I have no reason to say, but I'm sorry. And they probably still are.
That's the scary part. Glass is Jeff Bezos, not the normal one.
Not bald glasses, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos really is one of those guys that looks way better bald, though.
Yeah, because he
Like,
looks
he
like Lex
definitely pulls
Luthor.
it
You
off.
know, like all the best bald people. You know, like Lex Luthor. You know, like Voldemort, Doctor Evil. Um, Come on, list one of your favorite bald celebrities down below. John Malkovich.
Thanos. SAT before they changed the scale or after they changed the scale? It does raise the question, does Jeff Bezos actually like know how to code if
No,
he ran an online store? No.
probably not.
I mean, like Mark Zuckerberg
Oh my
does.
gosh, that laugh. What is that laugh?
Then it all
The
changed
irony.
when the Fire Nation attacked.
The HAL 9000 hat. The irony. All right. Let's Thomas Edison, a guy who also tried to bankrupt everyone else so he could sell the light bulb.
They haven't expanded to that one yet. I don't
I
think.
hope not.
Kayak.com? Nah, Amazon.com. Actually, you probably could ask your Amazon Echo to book you something, and it probably could.
I think it needs confirmation for you to book things.
Buy 1,000 cans of cream corn. Yes, confirm.
Yeah, they do have a defense against the XKCD comic. What is that? What is that?
You know, when you catch his face from just the right angle, he actually looks an awful lot like Mark Zuckerberg.
Because he doesn't blink. Those
May-
unblinking eyes are like the
Maybe
most
it's that.
like, oh
But
my.
if you told me Jeff Bezos and Zuckerberg were cousins, I'd believe you. Like, they look close enough that they could be cousins.
They even got Andy. Did they train all of these people to have the same unblinking eyes Jeff Bezos did?
Maybe it's like contagious when you spend too much time around Jeff Bezos, you contract the unblinking eyes. This is you. Twitch chat. I mean YouTube chat. I mean the person who ordered the Amazon product.
You don't exist. That's why the chair is empty.
And so we started slurping it up. Tasty information.
Okay,
That's a
I
scary
thought that was a
picture.
gorilla, and I was right. It was a gorilla, but not the kind of gorilla I was thinking of.
That guy, the last guy, sounds like he has the accent that they would pick to cast an evil villain. It's
Yeah,
like
because Hollywood's racist.
it's whatever that accent is. Well, or also be the governor of California because he also sounds a little bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They care about that huge laboratory.
The consumer is our god, but we killed our god and created a new one.
I thought that book said making feces, but it says making faces.
That face.
That face is just confirms like
It
how much
is it
incon.
mean of me to say that Bezos's happy face reminds me a little bit of Elmo? Do you see it?
Yes.
20 something years it wouldn't be profitable.
It's 94 to 2008, right?
Didn't that like used to be illegal?
Hmm. You'd think so, wouldn't you?
What isn't undercutting your competition at a loss? Isn't that didn't that at least at one point used to be considered a foul?
Hmm. Don't think so. Not anymore.
I mean, frankly, that was like a huge blunder on behalf of the government. Like the government definitely should have been taxing digital resources. www. I didn't realize Amazon is a www address.
It is. Because World Wide Web. It's the only way you get there. I'm Jeff Bezos perpetually holding Pikachu.
Missed. Did you
Oh
ever
my!
play that game?
No, I never could. I don't
I
play
watched
video
my brother
games.
play most of it. That's
That's
disturbing.
Why is everything that Jeff Bezos do so like innocent, but also like so like disturbing at the same time? Circuit City, and oh, I remember all these places. They don't exist anymore, except Old Navy.
Target exists
So
for
Target and
now.
Old Navy, but all those other ones don't exist anymore.
They had Apple Mac, now just Apple. Rip.
Pikachu again. What is with the people in Pikachu?
It's Amazon subtly saying that they want a little Pikachu. They want a little Pikachu data. Or buy.com.
Oh my gosh!
Have him next
Every
to a
single
Kermit.
Elmo. Every single picture of Jeff Bezos is just like, what in the world are you doing? That face the guy was making. That face. Those unblinking eyes.
He was about to say Barnes and Noble. you
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 mean
you saw it
Borders.
too.
You mean Borders. We're talking about the ones that
Was
actually
Borders the
went
number one?
bankrupt.
He was gonna say B something. I mean, but then again, all of them, Books a Million, Barnes and Noble, Borders, they're all B something. But Amazon is A something. That makes them better. Can I have hair like his when I'm his age? His hair is
Got
awesome.
those good Italian genes.
I I I I
What?
don't think that is legal nowadays. And and if Amazon is literally like admitting to that on camera, like one of their like chief executives on camera,
Former chief
shouldn't they,
executives.
or former chief executives, shouldn't they be reprimanded for that?
No, they should be, but they won't be.
You know what I think? I think that the American government are fang sexuals. That's what I think. Maybe that's why Biden doesn't like Tesla, because he's a Fang sexual, and Tesla isn't
He's
part of Fang.
mm. We won't even send a person to tell you no.
Did they mirror him?
No.
He's wearing a ring on his ring finger on his right hand.
Some people do that.
I mean, some people do, but like, it's unusual. Nah, too expensive. You know what we need? Subscription models. I mean, to be fair, who else even sort of competes with Amazon nowadays? Walmart? Maybe, not really.
Costco.
Yeah, but Costco is a major supplier, but they're not a hey, you want a random item, you can go buy it. I don't. There basically no one else does that. Alibaba, uh, eBay, AliExpress.
That smile, though.
That's just too much teeth.
Have anyone seen Attack on Titan? Look at me and weave.
Yeah, it is. It
It's just
is.
the mouths from Attack on Titan. It's her. It's the same. It's exactly the same.
Just I have flashbacks in my head. Da 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 da. Amazonians.
Cringe. Imagine being a Googler. Cringe.
I'm an Appleite, personally. I can neither confirm nor deny the statement that I came up with this term.
Every time she smiles makes me so uncomfortable.
Well, it's because it's so forced. It's like when you tell a little kid smile, or like and they say how, and you say show your teeth, and they literally just like show their teeth, and like they're growling at you.
It's not for free. You pay for it every month.
You pay for it every year. Subscription models are the future. If you can't make it a subscription model, it's not profitable.
Thanks, Amazon. Thanks for bringing the rest of the industry down to your level.
And that's why we have 12 Audible credits, and one will expire this month. Literally, literally Audible is like there are so many people that have too many Audible credits that like it was like last week or something they were running a deal that they said if you spend one of your Audible credits, we will give you money as like a refund to use.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It's like if you use a credit, we'll give you $5 credit to use towards a book, and it's like you're paying me to use the thing I paid for.
Wow.
Air conditioning units, they don't use those.
Overrated. Why should you need air conditioning?
Expensive. Did we not get a banner for his name?
Oh, there we go.
Ah. Maybe he just wasn't important enough to get a little banner. Yeah, which is at least the algorithm that they used to have in order to decide where things went used to be called the Mechanical Turk, but I think they got rid of that name because they thought it was like racist or something. I honestly thought it was a great name because I mean
I didn't
I
know about that one.
yeah, it was called. They had some system called the Mechanical Turk, and I'm pretty sure that's the thing that was like the god AI that determined what went in which box. With a Amazon, they have ACs.
They
They
weren't
just don't
working.
use them.
Yeah, see? Not working. Wait till the winter comes. They won't turn the heat on.
Kind of makes you wonder if you like buy a lithium battery from Amazon. It's like, is this safe? It's been sitting in a warehouse for like an exceedingly long period of time. We tried slave labor, but the US government wasn't happy with that. So we converted to Amazon workers.
Oh, and robots. Don't forget the
And
robots.
robots. Do you know why robots are better? Because they're cheaper than people and they complain less. I'd love someone to like
Yeah, when have
hack
you ever
into
seen a robot
Amazon.
try to unionize?
Yeah, imagine someone hacks into Amazon and like uploads a virus to all of the robots that makes them protest. I'm just imagining like at like a meeting that's like, okay, our workers need to walk less. What do we do about it? Heelys.
Man, you just dated yourself right. I thought I was a boomer, but you just dated
Hey,
yourself
I had
harder.
Heelys. I liked my Heelys. That was cool, even though they make me take out my wheels when I was in school. Hey, they're not going too fast until they start collapsing.
Yeah, then they just need to be dragged down and replaced with someone else.
Exactly. We've never been through this in the history of workers. No, no, no. I mean, remember during the Industrial Revolution, back when we had, like, people falling into machines and losing limbs and then trying to continue working afterwards? I'm pretty sure Amazon would get to that point if we let them. It's like, you know it would be more efficient if we just like had a line of people outside of Amazon who were just like willing to like waiting to enter the building after someone collapsed. That'd be super efficient. Oh wait, that's like what happened during the Industrial Revolution and we decided that was bad. What do we do about it?
Oh, you think, Jeff? Hmm.
Stay for years.
Yeah, because they're dead. So they spend the rest of their years, he should have said.
Isn't the turnover rate for Amazon like 6 months?
Something like that. It's less than a year.
They have like they have a turnover rate. I know for a fact they have a turnover rate of over 100%. That means every year they they change out their entire staff at least once, and then a little bit more than that. Yeah, the anti union clips just are creepy to me.
I mean, it's like a South Park episode, but in
It
real
literally
life.
is like it like why the heck did they choose animation that looks exactly like South Park? And also further, why the heck hasn't South Park made a parody of Amazon's anti-union videos?
That's a really good question.
Because that would be gold. That would be so hilarious.
We're gonna try by not trying it. How about that? They're not for everybody. Because we already exhausted last year's everybody.
Yeah, so we have to change stuff so the people come back so that we can cycle through new people again. I mean, to be fair, Amazon in terms of like your work benefits actually are pretty good.
You only get 6 months of them, and you don't get them
Yeah, I
until three
mean,
months in. But still pretty good.
but like it's kind of like Starbucks in the sense that you get like good or like good work benefits, except it's as if Starbucks was like whipping you as you worked.
This is why you don't drink coffee, kids.
Corporate coffee. That's kind of like saying, "Oh, it was in the terms and conditions. You should have read it." Who reads them?
Yeah, but does he actually talk to anyone from distro? Hmm.
No, but he says that, and that means that the company is protected from the warehouses might do bad stuff, but the companies told them to do other stuff. The companies definitely said it.
That's not creepy.
I don't want my Amazon boxes to be sentient.
Who in the world?
I'm imagining
What?
someone who's
What is
like
this?
I'm imagining someone like watching this advertisement when they've had just, a little bit too much of something, and then they like look over at their Amazon box.
So like, oh, I guess I'm still on under the influence.
All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. Stonks.
Stonks. Oh my gosh. That's the other bald guy he looks like the Stonks guy. Ah, I knew I would think of something.
It probably would be like too hard to edit into a video, but it'd be hilarious if we had like that clip, but except instead of having the Amazon graph in the back, we just put the Stonks graph behind Bezos. .love is a top level domain.
It is.
I'm scared to look up the other websites in that top level domain. Conquerors or it sounds a little bit like a
Oh, him, those eyes,
the
they're so.
principal.
What is? He blinks. Impossible.
He's been as after he went through after he ascended into the balding phase or into the his balding form. It's kind of like going Super Saiyan because his hair changed and he acquired the ability to blink, but it was a learned ability.
So it's like how Zuckerberg doesn't know how to.
Yeah, well, it's Zuckerberg does, but he does it robotically because he has a cron job set up in his internal in his mind that reminds him to blink.
I think that cron job sometimes bugs out.
It does. In conjunction with BuzzFeed is
That
not
sentence just
something
sounds
that,
really wrong.
yeah,
And I
it's
think
just
it appeals to the male fantasy.
I definitely believe them when they say that. I don't know about you, Matt, but you know, my conscience is now appeased because they said that.
Yeah, I must be safer. Amazon told me.
Big corporation
Training
says,
videos, just like the creepy South Park Union videos.
"Big corporation, did you do something bad?" No, we definitely did not do something bad. Okay, I believe you.
Why is everything Jeff Bezos in just so memeable? Like it, it
You're, I'm just gonna send you this.
okay. Putting those driving skills from the last segment to work.
Baby Yoda, baby car seat. Yeah, I like how Baby Yoda actually has a name now, but no one calls it by its actual name.
Not even you just now. Ew, she's using a Surface Book. Oh my gosh. Panos Panay ruining everything in my life. Holy crap. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Every time I see one of those cursed computers, I think of Panos Panay telling me a story, sweet talking me into a story about how his family influenced his life so much.
I read all of the terms and conditions. I don't know about you.
I did. It took me like good half an hour.
Do you remember all of them?
remember the parts that matter.
See, this is the biggest issue with, oh well, you have to read the terms and condition. Just because you read through all of the terms and conditions doesn't mean that you understand the implications of what you just read.
Of
There
course.
there there is a significant difference.
Define consent in the modern digital age.
Um, an enter button.
Actually, it's a checkbox and an enter button.
I have read the terms and conditions. Super duper. Yep. Yep, I have.
Again, all of these people that they're interviewing have been trained by the same person who trained Jeff Bezos to not blink and just stare dead-eyed at the camera. Like with like the unblinking eyes of like those like Greek statues that just stare you down. Imagine lighting a fire in a barbecue using your hair dryer. They shouldn't have let off that clip. That was just too funny. Gotta try a little harder, PBS. Come on.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I think that's the greatest thing ever. I mean, in all fairness, it's really really hard to vet every product on a marketplace like that. You could accuse every other online retailer of the exact same thing. I
Like
mean, like,
literally every other
oh,
like
is everything on
blink.
Alibaba safe? Uh,
If I is the RAM that I plug into my computer from Newegg okay? Like it's
I
like
mean,
I'm not your.
probably. Can we guarantee it? Nope.
They
Don't be
all
evil.
have
Oh wait,
this.
no, that's the other guys.
They all have the same unblinking eyes. Well, Andy
I
Jassy's most
blinked.
human of them all. He blinks. All those other ones, nah, they don't blink. They're all robots. They'll see those are the same creepy statues that they copied.
No, isn't the point of antitrust to encourage competition in the market.
Supposedly.
I mean, like back when we did trust busting in the 1920s, like oil prices were pretty good as far as I understand. Um, News was fine, steel was fine. It's just we had huge monopolies on them.
I actually know someone who works for Hachette. She said it's brutal.
Amazon Kindle One pioneering the split keyboard.
I actually remember this one. I don't know these people.
I mean, I'd have to think about it. I don't know how most people just like name like a celebrity or something, and it's like, oh yeah, I know exactly who that is. It's like no, like I have to think about it.
Guys, can we like cancel stupid things like change.org? Like I cannot stand
Can
like
we
online
petition?
petitions.
Can we open
Yes, let's
a
open a
topic on
petition on
change.org
change.org to
to
stop
cancel
change.org.
change.org?
Perfect. Why do they always Jeff
He
Bezos?
his affect does come off very different when he's bald, and I don't know why it feels so different.
Obama, you're gonna regret saying that one. Thanks, Obama.
I like all of the people behind Obama making the face of oh no I'm on TV, don't do anything weird, don't do anything weird, don't do anything weird.
Every one of these stupid political rallies.
Ah yes, I think Alibaba is an excellent alternative to Amazon. I don't know about you.
Oh, you mean how they
I don't know. I've just heard stories of both with Alibaba and AliExpress of people ordering something and then just never getting it.
it's more common than you think.
Isn't that how eBay does it as well?
Don't remember, but it wouldn't surprise me because eBay and PayPal are the worst companies to ever or that ever I've ever seen. Probably
Yeah, PayPal.
they rival Amazon. If the only reason why they're not as bad is because they don't have physical stores or physical warehouses. That's the
Yeah,
only difference
also
between PayPal and eBay.
also as far as I can tell with PayPal, you don't have as many consumer protections as you do with like a credit card or a debit card.
No, they'll just flat out
Just
take your money. They,
yeah, despite PayPal
oh, and that
exclusively
guys, that
saying,
also includes Venmo. So if they don't like your transaction, they're just gonna block your transaction and say, no, you can't do that. What? I was giving my friend $200 for road trip gas money. Nope, forbidden. It's fraudulent transaction. Can't do that. It's like I'm never gonna create a PayPal account ever because like I'm never gonna deal with this nonsense. They, yeah, it's just endless. It's probably just like YouTube's repeal process.
it just goes into into a trash bin in the sky somewhere,
Yep.
or just gets it doesn't get thrown away. It gets lost somewhere. It's in processing. Speaking of Amazon and rails, I'd love to see an Amazon train, just like a Prime train, go past. Does that exist? Is this a thing?
Not sure.
Amazon Prime train.
Probably because railways aren't as prolific as they used to be compared to vans with a little more a lot more
I
flexibility.
It's so impossible to search for it because if you search for Amazon something, it just gives you results from Amazon. Oh, I know what to do. Minus Amazon.com. Amazon has, quote, exclusive market dominance. We can't use the word monopoly because that word is bad and implies lawsuits. But exclusive market dominance is fine.
I thought that was Jeff Bezos, and then I saw the glasses. This is
I haven't wanted to make a comment on it because I feel like it would be rude, but like there do appear to be a significant number of like CEOs that or like higher ups in Amazon that are bald. I mean, in all fairness, are any of the tech giants not monopoly by old old
no, they are.
definitions?
No, they're
Oh,
all
that look
duopolies.
at the Washington Monument in that last scene. It looked like the Leaning Tower of Pisa because of the camera angle. K Street.
I love how they like so happily tell this to some PBS reporter, as if it's like the best thing ever. Yet lobbying has such a negative like connotation in
No,
every
lobbying's
sense of the
horrible.
word.
I mean, lobbying can be a good thing because if you're like, if you have like uh, if whatever your topic is isn't a topic of conversation, you can get your topic
Jeff Bezos in that photo, oh my
seen.
gosh.
But with an underground layer, I mean bunker, I mean a basement. Hobnob.
Hobnob?
It
Oh,
doesn't that
I guess we
imply
know why
hanky
he was cheating on
panky?
his wife now.
He was hobnobbing
Hmm.
around.
Hmm. Oh, he doesn't need to.
Apparently, hobnob biscuits are biscuits made from rolled oats.
Oh
No,
my
no, no, no,
gosh.
no, 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 Bezos.
Oh
That's something Mark
no.
would do.
That what is that blender render of like the scissors cutting the thing? Who my gosh. Who
That
approved
seems
that?
like the kind of thing that Zuckerberg would do. You know, in the metaverse.
I know.
What's that face?
Gosh. John Kerry. What was the face John Kerry was making towards him? It was like
It
he's like, "What are you
it
doing, man?"
sometimes Bezos's dead stare looks like looks like it's like knock knock nobody's home. It's like I have entered autopilot. I am communing with the cloud compute with the cloud consciousness right now, and my physical self has left. Maybe he's talking with Zuckerberg in the metaverse.
Maybe. But he's trying to escape the planet, so like I don't think the metaverse really serves him. Unless
Yeah,
he hit the
which is
metaverse
fine
in
because he
space.
can ascend out of the planet.
And
You
then he
know,
can be joined by Elon Musk once he
uh,
regrets his Twitter purchase.
follow me here. A supercomputer on the moon. You know, Fate franchise style.
Hmm. Okay, guys, this actually isn't
Dun
true
dun
anymore. There's a
dun.
thing that people don't know about called Project Jedi. And Project Jedi, I believe Microsoft has declared the winner. And once Amazon found out that Microsoft was the winner, they got really angry. And now there's a counter lawsuit from Amazon. Amazon lost the first round of lawsuits, but they're counter suing. So now it's really dumb. I don't know why the government does like the winner take all of our infrastructure. It's like, can't you just use both of them? It's like you were willing to do both of them anyway. Why don't you just do both of them? if they're just gonna fight like children over you.
I mean, we do that with like our weapons manufacturers. Oh yeah,
The irony.
Monsanto.
Now CEO of Amazon. Man, I wish they did conferences like this again. Like they were so good. Like you
Ah,
get
the
to see
golden
some of
days.
it's just like the Apple. It's like big tech bingo. It's like you get some of the glorious cringe they do during this event.
Does Apple host their own servers?
No, they don't. They do host some of them, but Akamai runs a lot of them.
Okay, so they're not. They're too stuck up to use one of the other Fang
I think
providers.
they do use some of the other Fang providers. I don't remember. It's probably hidden away somewhere though. They don't want people to know that. He looks like one of the like his pupils are missing, and he has he like yeah, Bakugan.
Which ironically, Musk is closer to doing, except instead of using billions of dollars to like make a moon base or something,
He
he
bought
decided to
Twitter.
buy Twitter. Yeah, I looked it up. The cost of putting Perseverance on Mars amounts to about 2.5. Well, you could round up to three, $3 billion. Like, what could you do with 44?
Oh, this video is such a
And
meme.
it listens to you.
This video is such a great meme.
It's for everyone.
Why are they showing this video? This video is one of the most cringe, meme-worthy videos ever.
Was it the Onion? It was someone who did a skit of like the Alexa for your grandmother.
No child ever says that. He's just looking at the camera like, did I do my job? Can I get
Stop
my
singing
candy
the
now?
ABCs. Memorize them numerically, and your life will be easier. And if you used metric, you wouldn't have to worry about that now, would you?
So one thing I do whenever I visit my friends, especially if I haven't been to their homes for the first time, is I always just go and announce to myself. I say, hey Amazon, hey Alexa, what's 9/11?" Or like, hey Siri, uh what's vitamin D? Or like, hey, I don't know, hey Google, what's the most evil company on the face of the planet?
If if every time you talk to your Alexa, it's supposed to make the device better, why does it still suck so badly?
And this is why I make my announcement, so I can go and then I proceed to unplug the device and leave it, put it outside their home, or they're in their garage, and I say you can keep that there while I'm here.
Oh, well, it only responds when it hears the keyword, except for those times when it doesn't and it's just listening for you to you for no reason.
It's funny because you got that over with faster, and he's not even done with his sentence yet.
Yeah. I trust you. I especially
The
trust you,
only
given
way
the
it can detect a wake word is if it listens all the time.
yeah, and it then beams all of that data directly to Amazon because if you watch its web traffic, well, I mean all the web traffic is encrypted, but when you talk more, the web traffic seems to go up for some reason. And then when you stop talking, the web traffic seems to go down. And I've watched this in real time and you say, I wonder what it's doing."
He says that, but like, it's pretty clear they're just flat out listening devices. It's like, what in the world? Oh my god. Again, he has to say, like, it's sad and it's ironic that the only person who actually blinks out of all of their like executives is Andy Jassy. It's like the current CEO of Amazon. Like, unbelievable. And it's like they all have the same soulless, unblinking eyes, which say, we don't care about your plights. We just want the money.
Well, they had to put a human looking individual in place as the CEO, or else people would start getting too suspicious. Wire Alexa into a smart switch and ask Alexa to turn itself off. Hacking the algorithm.
I think you could just, I always tell people, do you want to know what you use an Alexa for? And then a lot of people are like talking to it, maybe doing stuff to it. And I'm like, no, you bring it outside, give it to the kids in your neighborhood, and play hockey with it. It's truly the best.
What's the thing with smart rings? Who wants a smart ring?
My woman, Shoshana Zuboff.
Amazon Smart Oven.
What?
I actually I had a response to the Alexa alarm.
Again, every photo of Jeff Bezos is just like memes. It's Jeff Bezos, but he works for a police department now. Oh, wait. Hey, he looks familiar.
And now introducing the Amazon the Amazon AI driven
Oh, my
bidet.
favorite video. For guys, you have to be nice. The he said the N word, night.
That's exceedingly creepy. I mean, in all fairness, the issue with the ring thing was didn't have anything to do
No,
with
it was
rings.
people doing like having like poor password practice, which is like
Yeah, it was like
90% of the
making your
population.
password 123. And if your password right now, anyone who's listening, contains the word password, shame on you. I mean, to be fair, all of your data is recorded and stored on their servers.
And
And so
listened
if
to by
someone
human beings
and so
and turned over to law enforcement.
at minimum if someone breaks into your account, they now have everything recorded by that camera. And I don't know about you, but I change in my room. So yeah, that's stored on Amazon server somewhere.
It's like, all right, PBS, what the heck are you doing showing people with like awful passwords? It's like this is all Amazon's fault. It's like, yeah, these cameras are awful and terrible, but this reason for showing them is not one of them. It's just people not making good passwords. It's like,
Well, I don't think I think that in-home surveillance is one of those things that should be on a local network. It's not something that we should be storing in the
yeah, but
cloud.
people
And if
don't
we
know that.
do
They
if we
just
do store it in the
give
cloud,
control to
it
all
should
of these
be
companies, like, like Blue Iris or like your Nest camera or your Apple. Doesn't Apple make cameras now?
no,
Whoever,
Apple doesn't.
whoever.
Apple's too hashtag private for that.
That's fair.
And hip and groovy.
They're so hip and groovy. They have Air Force One. Okay, don't you think that first sentence he said is a little manipulative? He's like, "We live in a world with all of your products." It's like, yes, we do. It's like, look, I know the point they're trying to make, but like that first sentence is a little manipulative.
I
Look,
mean,
guys,
honestly,
I can try to be fair about this too. Okay, like this is
honestly, the way that Apple is handling it is, I mean, it's not great, but it is better than what Amazon's doing.
it's gonna be the first issue. He says, while he just takes all of it away.
So, what we could do is we could develop a weapon that analyzes someone's psyche and then assigns them a number, and then if that number is too high, we can enforce that. Oh wait, no, that's psychopaths.
Oh, Andy, you couldn't have giving me facial recognition passed off to law enforcement. Thank you.
Why is it Japanese?
That's a really good question, actually.
Japan isn't technologically advanced.
Windows 7! Woo! I love Windows 7.
That's like the newest operating system I've ever seen in a government computer.
Why? It's Windows 7.
which which by the way, I like the fact that the blur on that was on all of the screen except for the Xboxes that tell you that it's
That's
Windows
Windows
7.
7. Oh my gosh. Oprah's. What? 76% of the time it will dead name Oprah. I love it. Wait, that's not how.
Well,
No,
part of that has to
misgender
do with
Oprah. There
a
we go.
part
Because all these stupid algorithms are racist.
there.
That
I mean, but it partially has to do with their data set, their input data set, and that's something that we need to account for in the future. Is having an actually like diverse data set that we're inputting into these algorithms.
Yeah, and I feel like the only like companies that actually like properly do this are like Apple and Google in a weird sort of way because like
Twitter went through that issue and then fixed the problem. At
I
least
still don't think
last I
they
heard.
fixed it.
I read recognition there for a second as Ragnarok. I mean, basically the same thing.
You need to stop watching those Thor movies where he shows his butt.
The recent Thor movie was pretty good, and it doesn't matter when you're watching this; it probably holds true.
It's just gonna be used on everyone that isn't me.
And so what we could do is we could chip everyone, and then we could track this. Oh wait, no, that's bad. We don't like that. Darn.
See, like, do you guys know what I mean? Like, Andy Jassy already seems like the most down to earth, he's still another disconnected big tech CEO, but like, he still feels more human than like a lot of those other big tech CEOs. Like, he definitely beats out Bezos. He definitely beats out like Tim Apple, and like, and definitely Panos Panay. I've never seen any complaints of its misuse because I never read any. Our services are just so big, we don't even know what you're using, except we do. Because there are analytics embedded in every single page, which lets you know everywhere and everything that you're doing on their
Yeah, but
websites. What if okay, in his defense, right? Let me offer play devil's advocate, right? Counterpoint, Windows 7. The the data set is just so the data net is just cast so wide that they can't even find anything anymore.
yeah, well, they have plausible deniability because they know nothing. The algorithm knows everything. I think it's a fantastic idea to teach robots to kill people. That nothing could possibly go wrong with that.
Yeah, but clearly Microsoft hasn't. The Pikachu! Ah!
He wants a little Pikachu data. Warren Buffett is like high on my list of if someone is a time traveler, Warren Buffett is like definitely on that list.
Yeah, he's like a boomer and he's like the oldest boomer in today's generation. Crush me.
I mean, on the bright side, if Amazon actually reduces the price of medicine, maybe that's a good thing. Do you know what'd be Amazon would love and would be a horrible idea? 23andMe Amazon edition. We'll
Mm.
sequence your genome for you.
I'm surprised they actually haven't started doing that already. They can probably get a robot to finish the testing for them too in bulk.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, we'll keep your data safe.
Let's move some Earth. That smile.
That face. When did he turn into Obadiah Stane? Oh, he's definitely Obadiah. And Elon Musk is Tony Stark. That's hilarious.
That movie was awful.
What the original? This one or the one
The
I'm
movie
referring
they
to?
showed was terrible. Awful. Seizure warning. Holy crap.
Like this one.
So cringe.
It's like when Twitch chat says hi YouTube.
He thought about what he said for a few seconds.
And then just went with it.
Because they're more gullible.
What do you think the likelihood is that Bezos has a marble statue of himself somewhere on his property?
I'd say very low.
I
Bezos strikes me as a
really?
minimalist. Yeah. He may be crazy, but he's a
I think it'd be
minimalist.
hilarious though.
Oh my gosh, if I want one person canceled before Jeff Bezos, it's this man. Get him out of here. Those eyes, though. Oh my gosh.
Why did they choose the shape of that building? Yeah, I like how when they did this, they like New York was the clear candidate, and then New York just shot itself in the foot, and no one entirely understands why. How about here? Everyone else. Ah! Mark bowing. It's like courting.
Yeah, this is
It, it,
absolutely
it
what
it's
that
like
is.
it's like in ye olden days when you had like nobles trying to outclass all the other
They have a
nobles for
modern term
someone's
for
hand
that,
in
guys.
marriage.
It's called simps. Holy crap.
Is it supposed to be CO2 or water?
Don't know. I don't know science. Just nod my head and I'm just like, yeah, science.
I think water.
He didn't do that.
Yeah, but didn't like New York for whatever reason like rebel
I have a
against
feeling we're gonna find out.
Amazon?
What are he talking about? New York, a tech
They're they're
center?
they're courting. Amazon was trying to find a new place to put a headquarters, and New York was like the main candidate, but a lot of people were uh, a lot of people were protesting it. I mean, to be fair, Amazon can very easily say, "Oh, we'll just go to the next city."
Yeah. I'm surprised they would even do this. This is something again, this is something Microsoft used to do. Fight like tooth and nail, like just prevent like a
Well,
thing from
the thing
happening. And it's like
is,
this is the
is
time where it's like, all right, I'll just go someplace else, and then immediately they're gonna come crawling back to you and say, no, no, we regret our decision. Critics.
yeah, New York City. I think that maybe we should be seeing other people. It sounds like a breakup.
Noise.
You didn't kneel before him, which you are obliged to do. Therefore, he did not pick you.
My favorite. There is a dark. I'm feeling they're gonna go into the darker story behind Bezos' divorce.
You better hold on to his hair there.
And this guy's probably the prime candidate for this sort of get it prime candidate for this
Heh
sort of thing.
heh.
A lawyer probably told him about it.
Well, maybe not anymore. I mean, but then again, if the Twitter purchase goes through, then maybe so. Bezos.
Again, guys, comment down below. Is it Bezos or Bezos?
Also, like, why didn't he just call it Prime Post? Because the Prime Post just is a great idea.
Oh, Bezos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
I
question.
think he bought
Calls it,
Washington
what is
Post,
it
didn't he?
called again? It's like Prime
The
Delivery,
Washington
Prime Fulfillment. I don't remember.
Prime Post. It would be a newspaper for Prime users.
Tim Apple.
I mean, to be fair, the Pentagon probably gave the deal to Microsoft because all of the people were like, oh yeah, Microsoft's the technology company. What does Amazon have to do with the internet?
It's probably true, to be honest. They're like, oh, Microsoft makes Windows. What does
Or
Amazon make? My Kindle?
Amazon doesn't make computery stuff.
They just make my
Amazon.
Kindle. Man, Cicilline looks so young.
Oh, that's how you pronounce that.
I was gonna make a joke and say that was Jeff Bezos, but I think that's been done to death by now.
Yeah. Maybe all of these people are just like Jeff Bezos's shadow clones.
No, they got the blood infusion that Warren Buffett wanted so badly.
Exactly. Maybe it's like super serum, except instead of making you like buff, it makes you like bald and like super successful. And that's why like the higher up the ladder you get, it's like the more blood you get. Oh wait, no, that's Demon Slayer.
Look, he's the first test case of the serum.
And then rocked it to sleep. Had its baby alarm. That's not the response you want.
I thought behind him for a moment, behind the reporter, there was like a blender. Like, wait. Like, look at that. It's a blender. My lawyers handle all that for me. Why would I ever have to deal with it? We'll just pay off all opposition.
I mean, what person in a senior position in a company would be like, "Yeah, I think we're too big. You should break us up."
It's like, yeah, it really makes it. I know why, like, the news people are doing this, but it's like, come on. It's like, you know what their answer is going to be. It's
Wait,
going to be like,
that they're
they're
he
just
said
going to get down on all
he
knees and
said
say,
we're
I'm
talking
sorry for
about
destroying all of these things that you love. Please forgive me. It's like, they're not going to say that. It's like,
he said we're talking about the global economy. You mean you're not in Europe and Japan, which are like the two biggest markets after China?
Amazon's banned in China.
Yeah, I mean, it's banned in China, so I mean, they can't expand there. But of the markets that they're allowed into, they're doing a pretty good job of covering everyone. So we're going to make a plan B.
So we're
We're going
gonna
to make a moon
leave.
base.
So you're gonna live in a glass box on the moon for the rest of your lives. I was about to say that was Jeff Bezos, but that was a crash test dummy. This is
I was
before he
going to
went.
say it's a crash test dummy modeled after Jeff Bezos.
And this is also before he went into space, so I have to temper myself here. I love how they tease the space thing, and it's only like a minute. Is it over?
Yeah.
I think that's it. All right.
Wow.
All the way through. Almost 2 hours now. All right. So, what was your favorite part?
Um, I don't know. It was really long, and I kind of forget most of it.
My favorite part was Andy Jassy blinking. It's the only I now know he's one of the only Amazon executive who knows how to blink properly.
I mean, honestly,
Truly an
for a
achievement.
documentary that's supposed to be largely about Bezos, they're actually really
There's not a
it's
lot of Bezos
yeah,
in
it's
it.
there's not a lot of Bezos. It's mostly just Amazon. It's yeah. I mean, and honestly, they didn't really. I mean, like, yes, they talk about Jeff Bezos, but they don't actually like address him as a person and like his motives. I mean, maybe they just like couldn't get an interview with Jeff or with Bezos, and so they like interviewed everyone around him. I mean, if I was Bezos, I probably uh wouldn't sign up for an interview with Frontline. Probably wouldn't sign up for
Yeah.
an interview with anyone.
I'm more shocked that a lot of Amazon senior leadership team actually went.
Yeah, I
And
mean, maybe Amazon took it as it like they said PBS is too big, we can't turn them down. And so they sent all of their senior leaders and like prepped them beforehand. And it's like, oh yeah, go Amazon. Don't say anything bad about us. Don't say anything bad about us, please.
yeah, well, you see the thing is like when I was watching this, I'm just like I don't know what I was think I don't know exactly what I was thinking, but Um, like when I was going through this, I felt like they just kind of like skate over everything in the last like like at this point of time it would have been 26 years, like, and it was just like dude, and it's just like it's just so much, and it's like I guess they have a time constraint and blah blah blah, but it's like I don't
I
know.
guess it's more Amazon a history and less of a like there are major plot points in the development of Amazon. And I feel like we didn't really focus on there. It was such a raw. Here is the information that we're talking about, and it didn't really push home. There wasn't really
There's not a
it.
takeaway.
Yeah,
There's
it doesn't feel like there's a takeaway. It doesn't feel like we climaxed at a and Amazon is something. Like I don't feel like we climaxed at Amazon is needs to be broken up or Amazon is evil or something. They kind of just presented you like the the anchor, the person who
Yeah.
was doing all the interviews was leading us through that and asking that question. But in terms of all the support that they gave for it, we really didn't arrive at Amazon is necessarily evil or something. Which, I mean, I guess is
Which
a
would have
I,
been like a conclusion that some people would have came to. You know, like I don't know.
I mean, I guess
It's
that's a
it's
good thing because it's neutral and that's unusual in modern reporting,
but it's also
but
kind of disappointing.
disingenuine
Yeah, disingenuous.
because, like, I mean, the other thing is they are specifically talking about Amazon, and you really can't talk about breaking up Amazon without also talking about breaking up the other tech giants, and you kind of have to address all of that as one cohesive sum, because all of the tech giants are like, if you're going to break up Amazon, you also should start talking about, like, I don't know, Microsoft, or maybe Google,
Google
maybe Facebook, because is there an alternative to Facebook that exists? Not really.
it's bought out
Um,
by Elon and overrun by bots. So,
yeah, exactly. Um,
well, that's the end of the video for tonight. You know, I think we should do this more often. Weird movie
movie
nights. Movie
night,
nights. It's not really a movie per se, but I just
documentary night.
yeah, I thought it was. I thought this was just like a weird oddity. Came out before like all it got drowned out because of like COVID. Still got a lot of attention back when way back when, but I remember watching this during while I was stuck at home like everyone else. But it's actually been a long time. It's been 2 years since I've seen it, so this is a new experience. I hope it was a great experience for you. So, speaking of which, it is Prime Day, right? So, I want you to go to our description and click on the Amazon links. I know the Amazon links happen to say like Patreon.com or LiberaPay in them, but if you click on them, I'm
They're
sure you'll
probably
get.
hosted by Amazon Web
Yeah,
Services. Let's
so
be
please
honest.
go and just click, and then maybe you might get some benefits out of it. I don't know, you know. Um, I hope you enjoyed a lot. Oh, and if you like this video, if every time you like this video, and if you like this video, the next bald guy you see will be Jeff Bezos.
A shadow clone of Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, they got the serum, right? And if you hit the subscribe button, we'll personally give you the serum that will turn you into Jeff Bezos, like carbon copy, perfect, right? So, thank you for watching. We're all gonna die. Goodbye.
Bye bye.